Welcome to our English story for learning. If you want to speak English well, listen to the story and speak with me. Let's begin. In a quiet town near the mountains, there lived a boy named Leo. He was only 10 years old. Leo did not have many things. His shoes were old. His clothes were too small, but Leo had something special. He had big dreams. Leo lived with his grandfather and little sister, Mia. Their house was small, but it was warm and full of love. His parents passed away in a car accident when he was just 5 years old. Since then, Grandpa Tomas took care of them. Grandpa Tomas was a quiet man. He had gray hair and soft eyes. He liked to drink tea and tell old stories. Leo loved his stories. Every night they sat together near the fire. Grandpa talked about life, dreams, and hope. Every morning, Leo woke up before the sun. He made his bed. He brushed his teeth. He helped Mia put on her coat and shoes. Then he walked to the market to help an old man sell fruits. Leo carried heavy boxes and helped customers. The old man at the market was Mr. Albert. He liked Leo because Leo worked hard and smiled every day. "Leo," Mr. Albert asked one morning, "why do you work so hard?" Leo answered, "I want to help my family. I want to learn. I want to be someone." After working at the market, Leo ran to school. He sat in the back. His books were old, but he didn't mind. He listened to every word. He liked math and reading. He also liked learning English. One day the teacher asked the class, "What do you want to be?" Some said doctor, some said police. Leo stood up and said, "I want to be a teacher. I want to teach children like me." The class clapped. The teacher smiled. "That is a good dream, Leo." At home, Leo told Grandpa Tomas about school. "Grandpa, I spoke English today," Leo said proudly. "What did you say?" Grandpa asked. "I said I want to be a teacher." Grandpa smiled and patted Leo's head. "You will be a great teacher, Leo." Leo also helped at home. He cleaned the floor. He cooked simple meals like rice and eggs. He told Mia bedtime stories. Sometimes she asked, "Where is Mom? Where is Dad?" Leo looked at her and said, "They are in the sky, but we are here. We stay strong together." On weekends, Leo collected bottles and cans to earn a few coins. He saved the money in a small jar under his bed. "How many coins do you have now?" Mia asked. "Maybe 50, Leo smiled. "When I get 100, I will buy a big notebook." Leo loved to write. He wrote about his day. He wrote his dreams. One day he wrote, "I want to help people. I want to build a school." Leo's life was not easy, but he did not complain. He smiled. He helped. He learned. He believed. And every night before he slept, Leo looked at the stars and whispered, "Tomorrow will be better." The weather changed. The sky turned gray. The wind blew strong. It became cold, very cold. There was snow on the streets and ice on the windows. People stayed inside, but Leo still went to the market. He wore 2 jackets, but the cold wind touched his face and hands. One morning, Leo saw that Grandpa Tomas did not get out of bed. "Grandpa, do you feel okay?" he asked. I feel tired, Grandpa whispered. My chest hurts. Leo made hot tea with ginger. He covered his grandfather with 2 blankets. He cleaned the house, cooked rice soup, and gave Mia warm clothes. But he was worried. His grandfather's cough did not stop. He called the village doctor. The doctor said, "He needs rest and care. He is very weak." At night, Leo sat beside his grandfather. He held his hand. "Grandpa, what should I do?" he asked. "Leo," Grandpa said softly, "take care of your sister. Keep learning, keep dreaming. You can do it." Leo nodded with tears in his eyes. "I promise, Grandpa, I will be strong. I will take care of Mia. I will never stop learning." The next morning, Grandpa Tomas could not open his eyes. He passed away quietly in his sleep. Leo was very sad. He cried, but only when Mia could not see him. He made breakfast. He took Mia's hand and walked her to school. The teacher asked, "Where is your grandfather?" Leo looked down. "He is gone," he said. That night Leo did not eat much, but he looked at the stars. "Grandpa, I will not forget. I will try every day." The winter days were long. The nights were cold. Leo did everything by himself. He cooked, cleaned, helped Mia study, and worked at the market. He carried water from the well. He chopped wood for fire. He fixed broken shoes with glue and old cloth. One day Mia asked, "Will we be okay, Leo?" Leo smiled and said, "Yes, we will. We stay together. We stay strong." A kind neighbor, Mrs. Anna, saw Leo working hard. "Leo," she said, "do you need help?" Leo answered, "Thank you, but we are okay. I just need to work harder." Mrs. Anna brought soup and warm clothes. She told other neighbors about Leo. Soon many people came to help. They gave food, books, and firewood. Leo was surprised. "Why do they help us?" Mia asked. "Because," Leo said, "when we try our best, good people will come." He wrote in his notebook that night, "Winter is hard, but I have hope. I have Mia. I have a dream. I will not stop." Leo worked every day. He sold fruits in the morning. He studied in the evening. He used free books from the library. He wrote words in a small notebook. "What is this? How do you say that?" He practiced alone. One day, a teacher from Mia's school saw Leo reading. "Do you want to learn English?" she asked. Leo said, "Yes, I do." The teacher gave him free lessons. Leo was happy. He studied every night. Sometimes he felt tired, but he never stopped. He knew learning could change his life. Leo practiced new words in front of a mirror. "Hello, how are you? What is your name? Where do you live?" He read simple books and listened to English songs. He asked, "What does this word mean?" and wrote the answers in his notebook. He helped Mia with her homework. He told her, "You can learn too. Let's study together." They sat at a small table and read stories. They laughed and learned many new words. One day, Leo heard about a youth English contest in the town. It was for children who wanted to show their speaking skills. Leo was nervous. "Can I do this?" he asked. Mia said, "Yes, Leo, you should try. I believe in you." Leo practiced every day. He stood in front of Mia and spoke. Good morning, my name is Leo. I want to be a teacher. I love to learn. I work hard every day. When the contest day came, Leo dressed in his best clothes. He walked into the hall. There were many children there. Some looked scared. Some looked excited. When it was Leo's turn, he stood on the stage. The lights were bright. His hands were cold, but he remembered his dream. He looked at the people and began. I am Leo. I live with my sister. We do not have much, but we have love. I want to help other children learn. I want to be a teacher. I believe learning changes lives. After his speech, people clapped. Some had tears in their eyes. The judges smiled. Later that day, the results came. Leo won first place. He got a scholarship to a good school. Mia hugged him and said, "You did it, Leo." Leo cried happy tears. I miss Grandpa, but I know he is proud. And from that day on, Leo studied harder. He made more friends. He told his story to others. Never give up, he said. Even if life is hard, keep going. Leo's new path had many steps. Some were easy, some were hard, but he walked with hope in his heart. Remember, you can do great things, just like Leo. Let's learn English together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.